Good time of day to all of you, my chess friends, here on the Internet Chess Club. This is Grandmaster Alex Yermolinsky. Today I'm in charge of Game of the Day coverage from 4th Sinquefield Cup, played in St. Louis, Missouri. Well, Magnus Carlsen is not there, but all other top players showed up. Well, at the last moment, Vladimir Kramnik, of course, had to drop out due to medical condition. But able replacement, Peter Svidler, and it's an interesting tournament. But so far, nobody has been able to distinguish himself and separate from the pack. It seemed to me that it could have been Veselin Topalov. And as I'm recording this video, Veselin is still playing, trying to convert his endgame advantage against Ding Liren. He had a larger advantage, but now it doesn't seem to me that he's going to be able to win the game. So I decided to go on and show you other two games, interesting games from today's round 5. But first about the games I'm not going to show. Well, there was a game between Anand and Wesley, that was correctly played. Anand had at some moment 2 extra pawns, but obvious compensation for black. A bishop pair, so it was drawn. And also a game between Anish Giri and Levon Aronian. Aronian's playing with a lot of confidence. He hasn't had any trouble in this tournament yet, and he quite comfortably made a draw today. Okay, off to the games that I selected. Peter Svidler white, Hikaru Nakamura black. Well, Svidler, of course, as I said, was a last-minute replacement, and with the concerns about the visa and long travel and jet lag, he honestly didn't come to the tournament in top condition. It was pointed out by his opponent Veselin Topalov from round 1. Svidler blundered away a piece and lost the game. Then obviously didn't help that Peter had first 2 games with black pieces. Then he lost another one to Aronian also. I think quite unnecessary, but anyway, but then Peter, as an experienced player, was able to right the ship, and well, he's fighting, trying to improve his tournament standings. Nakamura, on the other hand, had 1 loss and 1 win, and so far is playing reasonable chess, but probably not up to his standards. So interesting, what is this one going to bring? King's Indian. Alright, so Hikaru shows his fighting spirit. Well, he obviously viewed this game as not a must-win game, but maybe a chance to win the game. And Peter went into G3 system. Well, I actually don't know if Peter ever had a set system against the King's Indian, something that he plays all the time. He tried various things, and I think he did reasonably well in some of the F3 systems, like the Samish, but with white. But this time G3 is more academic choice. Favorite of Anatoly Karpov, of course, in the old days. Given black a choice to play E5, but Hikaru doesn't want to do this yet. And now he goes into arguably the most popular system against G3. That is called the Yugoslav variation. Like many other opening lines, of course, players from former Yugoslavia made a big contribution to chess in the 20th century. Now, what black wants, black and white's the smooth, so they'll go knight a5, and after knight d2 they'll go c5. Now, this variation has been debated, and there were many games. Kasparov liked to play this with black. But recently, this idea of b5, the pawn sacrifice, mixing this kind of with Benko gambit, has brought black a lot of practical success. So I'm sure Nakamura was looking forward to play this. It would suit his style. And Svidler decides not to go d5. Now, there are some other lines here. h3, of course, is popular to follow up with e4 and e5. White has to be a little careful putting this pawn to e4, because bishop g4 usually gives black a pretty good game. So h3 maybe is an